If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
What do you want from me? Swarm Fury! Behold! The wind rises. Too slow. Behold! The wind rises. Swarm Fury. following me. Too slow. wind rises.
This is order.
Hey! Fire hazard! Ooh, let me open it.
Squall Fury. Behold! Search for it!
Everyone hold hands!
Squall Fury! Know your place! Quick, the wind rises. Take it and have fun. Too slow. Quit following me.
Solidify!
I see everything.
Gather!
Everyone hold hands. The fuse is lit. Ooh, let me open it.
Behold!
Squall Fury. Too slow. Quit following me. The wind rises.
Solidify!
Time for a light show.
Too slow. following me. Too slow. You even want this? Search for it. Too slow.
Behold!
Hey!
Gather!
Fire hazard!
Certainly worth the extra mile.
I see everything! The fuse is lit!
Too slow. Quit following me.
Time for a light show!
Stabilize!
Hey! I wonder who this gift could be from.
Solidify! I will have order!
A festive reprise!
Unsightly insects! Too slow.
One man's stone is another man's gem. Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Everyone hold hands!
Gather! Stabilize!
The fuse is lit! Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
certainly worth the extra mile.
Solidify!
Time for a light show! Fire hazard! I see everything! Up and away!
Unnecessary. The wind rises.
Stabilize!
Hey! Time for a light show!
Wretched vermin! Behold! How amusing!
Gather!
Yeah, everyone hold hands! Hey! The fuse is lit! I see everything. Fire hazard.
Stabilize!
Unsightly insects!
Everyone hold hands.
Fury! Behold! Search forth! Swan Fury! Huh! Quit following me.
Add Astro. Thank you for complete. Add Astro.
The wind rises.
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangli? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine. As is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insights. You are too kind.
So, Xiangli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life, right? Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine...
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
Ugh, let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore. Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't...
Such fine specimens are indeed...
See?
However, the streets of the nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final...
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, Young Lee.
Take care now, you two.
Squall Fury!
Bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. I don't think these should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Whoa, she's so well-mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone just now. I was so...
It's all right, Mr. Devore. The splashing around next time you're exploring, as long as you watch your step. Accident...
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Oh, are you...
Oh,
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I expect you still have quite a lot. I still have some load...
Aw, what a thoughtful kid! So tasty.
Having a healthy appetite.
Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how...
What do you think, sir? Are Leeway's snacks to your taste?
no, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their Master for Fontaine's cooking, though.
Sounds like you spend a lot...
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories.
We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called The Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel.
Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again! Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom, but more recently, I heard that the Anemo Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Anemo Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind, right? You get...
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Chingsa Village. Rex Lapis.
Don't worry, yeah. And anyway...
Actually,
Oh dear. Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth,
but you've already helped me so much.
well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It sure be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
All right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone, please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay?
Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
Quit following me. Too slow.
Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great! Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying...
Hey, everyone! Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge.
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion. That's the spirit! See? Even the traveler agreed. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local... My friend you...
Well, what about you?
If we actually man...
Wow!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
But the opening act is not.
Are you kidding? Whew, guess my Yow Yow. If you're...
Okay, I promise that
You've got this! So about the senior of yours Shinya mentioned just now, is that anyone we know?
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that. Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off any.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweet... Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
You're half right, madam.
Hello, ma'am.
Master!
An old lady like me wouldn't know much about...
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel about that? You're an elder of Leela. For example, do you...
Why, not at all. Times change and the music... And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Here, here.
Goodness gracious.
Master, you're in...
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with. Yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping!
Squall and Fury!
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried chingshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe...
What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon... Oh?
Well, the lantern, the iridescent store, it would be quite risky for us to bet. Therefore, we will. Some live music will certainly add to the fest. Yes. My thought. Now, I just need to take some time. As long as I. Mr. Dvorak, I will.
Oh, yes.
As soon as there's work to...
I couldn't agree more. Master once said that I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me.
Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like?
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here. Not at all. Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure.
Remember to make tea. Okay. Everyone, I'm so...
Thank you, Yao.
We should go get dinner.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Please, on a more personal... As such, it is...
Thank you so much. I'd become quite... never in my... Right. Time for me to call in the performers.
Yes! Our music...
Yes, indeed. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that. That can wait for another time.
Oh.
Ganyu? What?
They told me all about Mr.
Oh, that's... don't worry.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few, and to tell you the truth, I know how important your quest to get...
Did you say the adept? Are you telling me?
You bet they're real!
Yes. But if it's a person you're looking for...
I see.
Yes, that...
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. How's your workload at the moment? Will you...
I can probably...
Wait, what do you mean as long... Even for some...
Somehow the...
Be it but 3 moons from...
In that case...
All right.
If you have the... You're well known to many of the Adepti, and okay? Then let's meet back...
What's this speech?
You're all so...
Just think. Imagine if it'd be such a happy reunion.
You're right.
We should probably get going.
Ooh, we could...
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's read.
The wind rises.
Yuhang.
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, he will handle it.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
you have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
Behold! Quit following me! Squall and fury! Too slow.
Byron said the strange tune was coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So, it's you two.
Yeon! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack!
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me.
Behold! Search for it! Yes?
The stuff by the door isn't... The door isn't the window. This place is complete. The bad guys could have...
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, anything...
Daylon, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well... Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well? Yep. It's not obvious at first sight, that's for sure. To be honest, I was only able to put it all together because of some background knowledge about this area. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the bandits were, whenever they heard that, the culprit of this. The victim's obvious. The important thing now is to find this copycat. On any other day, take a look around, and not only did they, unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically...
Mm-hmm. As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious...
The wind rises.
Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Huh. Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
One man's stone is another man's...
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Lantern Ride, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
Come on, let's round them up.
Hey!
Okay.
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not. Quietly now.
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all, but there's no going back now. Better up my game. Mercy! Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
Tell us everything. You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear. You know, so... Lantern Right's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and what...
Wow, you're really...
No, not at all.
Okay.
I racked my brain. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did. And they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was complete...
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike...
Yes? Yes?
You know how to bargain. You'll have to take a walk once we've returned... You know, does your greed matter?
You mean...
There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from...
What is it?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Rite.
Leon's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, whoosh! Random of although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure. Cause Paimon's cute. When we were chatting, and most music, Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit. Oh, really? Well, anyway. Byron, we're back! Everything's all sorted.
That's great news.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so...
On the contrary, alas. But you're quite... Once the performance is simply put...
Whoa.
Well, I trust you saw the...
Yeah!
Sea Gazer. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend. On this marvel, if the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps...
Oh, they're gonna love them. At least, if...
I heard that you... I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story...
Relax. The wind rises. Bow your head! Order guide you!
Time for a light show! I've been waiting for you for ages.
Something's come up?
We can do this! I see everything! The fuse is lit! Everyone hold hands! I see everything! Lighter, please! Time for a light show!
Solidified!
I'll protect you! Fire hazard!
This is great. I feel so relaxed all over. I could almost float away. Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Quake!
Everyone hold hands! The fuse is lit! Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Oh? Oh.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
I just like to make people smile.
Yes?
Hey there! Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please. What kind of experiments was he?
I don't...
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember, it's like a nightmare that... Oh! I heard they conduct business in the tavern.
Even if what you say is... But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just... Sorry, but can you two wait out...
Huh? Alhaitham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kinda weird for you to be working with Amatra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? I'm surprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
Don't you worry. Our lips are sealed.
All right, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given.
That's right.
Oh, come on!
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
You're the same as ever, casually ignoring people just like you did back at Aru Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly. Arav has just as many doubts about my coming, but unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is. With his that question was, the test was strictly—
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the Acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha! I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of...
Really? A misperception, perhaps?
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar...
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him.
Of course.
Do you know...
Yeah, that's the...
What were the details of this
He's doing He contacted me in private. We had originally agreed to meet at...
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally... The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a however,
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the Academia then.
Follow me.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Yes.
Oh, so that's what... So you're not here...
You couldn't be for the time being. He submitted a thesis from violating matters My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in...
That sounds super... Ilyas? Can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are two things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the Academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Oh. Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
There have been many poor written applications lately. guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Please show me your credentials before borrowing books.
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilias. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilias, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
Elias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research.
Oh, that. It's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well, with the downfall of the sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so...
I see.
You get it, right? There are only a handful, although our names will be...
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head... it hurts! I remember now. I remember. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module. Like a worker bee in a...
Paimon doesn't care.
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the Overmind. This Overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid...
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishy.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave smaller numbers were ranked. I also recall that Siraj said...
Oh no, then we gotta hurry!
I tried my best.
Take your time.
What's off?
You were only designated... I'm not sure what...
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now.
Huh?
Well, Siraj, there are many who... That said, I do... If you're interested, you...
Are you sure it has to be me? Quit following me. The wind rises. Too slow. Quit following me. Behold!
Maybe I'll borrow something to read. Squall Fury! Quit following me. The wind rises.
Please show me your credentials before borrowing books.
Too slow. Behold! Squall Fury! Too slow. The wind rises.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done?
Or are you using the acting Grand Sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
That's enough. I heard that Siraj—
So, what if Siraj did? I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be no one wants to be—
Ilias's number's—
Tell me.
Yeah. They left a document. I don't know how Siraj got his hand—
I see. He believes that this data can be used. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to— at most.
See? I knew I couldn't—
What else do you know about—
That's it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here.
Please, wait,
You really forgot?
I swear.
Paimon can vouch for him.
I see. I get angry just thinking about it. So I really don't have the— That's all I have to say.
And she's got—
I really don't, I guess.
Do you want to—
Huh?
Even though you're a witness, no one can
I'm not sure what to do, but
I can look up your file. Something that caused— Would you like me to look at—
Yes.
All right.
Quit following me. Squall and Fury. Behold! Too slow.
Let's split up for now. We'll meet back here later and then head over—
Okay. Thank you all.
Relax, Ilias.
That's true. I'll also try—
I'm holding you to that.
Quit following me.
Maybe I'll borrow something to read.
The wind rises. Behold!
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilias's file. Let's meet downstairs.
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh?
Yes. Your instructor was engaged. Your report was found to be true after a series of— This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation. What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just... My head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts. Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
The wind rises.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilyas, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us. Ilyas, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the academia.
You don't have to
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilyas doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Hey! That's enough, you two. Ilyas, let's find...
So...
It's much better now.
Same old sake. Don't mind their nagging. It's just...
Conform.
Yeah. Ilyas? What's...
I see.
You're acting a little weird today. I don't care if...
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Oh, would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry.
Well, that's a shame.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes. Thanks for that.
Is that your way of...
Oh, my apologies. I said...
Loathing?
Yeah, but strange.
My strength is that I don't...
It'd be great if...
Really? What about the other...
There are more important things.
You're right.
You want to use my hat as an umbrella? Huh. The audacity to even make that request.
This is the place.
It's so well...
Let's go. Time is against us.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside, Ilyas. Do you remember this place? Did he get separate?
There's no need for...
It's okay, Ilya.
I don't understand. He shamelessly used your thesis to send it.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because...
But he's obviously he throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warned me to not say anything. And I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter? Huh? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now.
Connecting.
It's clear that the Collective Consciousness project is already complete, and Ilyas is now returning to the Collective. Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll...
This is order.
Hey! Time for a light show! Here come the fireworks!
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink! Hey!
Stabilize!
The fuse is lit! different from what Ilias said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you brought down?
You could have played hero any time, so why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer. But he chose now, of all times, to...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies? Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey, you're blinking out again. What did you see this time?
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
Why don't we take both keys with us?
Well, Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
You seem troubled. Who are you? Where are my manners? My name is Suraj.
Suraj?
The world after you reported Johnny for academic fraud. However, how about it?
What did you see?
Paimon!
You've come. I intentionally to throw off the mantra and bring.
You were.
Yes, however, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah! The person we know is Ilyas, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but...
Do you need more time?
Hey, who?
That.
So you're that...
Giga jerk?
You?
I modified Akash. I assign numbers to here. Then I ask you, there are researchers, people are so upset. Isn't that right? Billy, there's no need to deny this. And the terminus, welcome to the hive. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pig, but I didn't.
When we arrived...
Oh, you noticed that? The answer is the academia. The collective conscious, everything has been proceeding smoothly. The project will snowball until...
We won't let you do...
What can you achieve? Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back. And you aren't an out...
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Return, number 30.
Ilyas?
You two are just as... You think that everyone... I allowed number 30... Alhaitham?
I made those words...
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivate. That's why you, however, when...
Thanks for that. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two...
So that's it! Wait, so you knew that, and then you pretended to... Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait.
Alhaitham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you... Ilyas's return at... Your struggle has been in vain. And it's time to...
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And...
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intel... Now then.
Hey, Alhaitham...
I've already said... You two just need to brace yourselves for the new...
Well... Everyone hold hands. Nowhere to hide. Yeah, committed to memory.
Flicker. Well now.
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Here you are. Defract.
Time for a light show.
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work.
Hey!
Flicker.
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong in the academia. The march.
What's with this sudden influx of information? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
With sword comes shadow. Make yourselves at home.
Scatter! Here you
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Is there an error in my judgment?
The will of the Collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among them. He is #1. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? Necessarily.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36. What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down in the list! Siraj is a liar!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
The Hive shut down? What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus, for example. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the disturbance that setbacks and apprehension, but in the Hive, where there are no, a few words were enough. Believe
you were already, you knew that it.
I knew it from the moreover. You have a naive view. You would never let it.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a... You don't need to hide it.
Your perspective is... From your perspective, you probably think I'm like... I just want to On the other hand...
You mean to...
Is that not so? You view people as...
Regardless.
You will stand I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the general...
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start! You lied to us too!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
Seriously? This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, Alhaitham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
And off he goes. There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in what came over me.
We were whether he's the scribe.
We can discuss the future later. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at Siraj, from how things look.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Sure.
It's okay.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they? We can ask a...
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come full, but I didn't. So in the end,
Ilya?
Don't be sad. However, I realized understanding that gave me.
You can do it.
Thanks. Can you also please apologize to Alhaitham for.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinate. Are you too hurt?
Paimon's fine.
Get some rest. Watch out for any of Siraj's.
Okay. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
The matter's settled. We can return now. Actually, judging by your faces, it seems like you— I respect your
Hey, we're not your
What?
You're not leaving today until you explain what happened.
See ya.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject.
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place!
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey!
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
But aren't you his friend?
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samura will make Paimon shut up.
Are you serious? How could you? Of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Suraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous. You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause, whew.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Suraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay? Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they... To some extent, they were also fooled by...
Ilias also said that he apologized.
It doesn't matter. I never Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the... I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so...
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. Oh, yeah. You only started, but after meeting Sir...
I had no interest in him personally, but I now understand the reason. Correct. The fact that Suraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Wait, your resignation?
Yes. I don't think Suraj knew what he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input...
But why do you want to...
I'm not suited to... If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That, it's important to keep your priority...
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
See ya.
The name Suraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back—
But my salary will—
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his—
You... I took time out—
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy—
What? Are you trying to annoy me?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine!
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features?
Artistry,
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that?
Can't you just be nice and not ask for—
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right?
There's no need to hide.
What?
One man's stone is another man's gem.
I will have order. Stabilize.
I see everything. Fire hazard. What do we have here? Incoming! Hey! Don't blink!
Happy to oblige.
Committed to memory. Well. Speed of light. The fuse is lit. I'm getting sick of this.
Your coming was foretold. Eternal the sapphire!
Everyone hold hands.
Solidify!
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Fire hazard.
The eternal oasis at long last.
Ooh, let me open it.
That's everything. On to the next. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.